are over at the Old Orchard Beach cruise night. So it's the Friday night, cars lining the strip, and this instantly caught my eye. We got a UCF10 Lexus LS400. You got quad blast pipes out of the back. Looks to be maybe static dropped on some beautiful, beautiful Japanese three-piece wheels. Then you come in here, it's got the, I believe this would be like the holographic gauge cluster. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if the UCF10s had those or not. But it's just a super, super clean car, all clear lenses. And something I saw that I thought was really cool, just a nice touch to this car being that VIP style, is the VIP magazine with the or actually it's a GS on there. I just thought that was super cool. Love to see it. We got a big convertible K5 Blazer. That is so sick. Even cooler because obviously we brought our convertible Minitruck out today. I love seeing this car. It's a homologation Chrysler 300 chassis swapped onto a Hellcat essentially frame, and it's a pretty beautiful car to see. Well, we've definitely seen the little bar stool carts before, but nothing to this degree. This is like it's called a Haas Fly. I must imagine it's the same idea. The same company makes the Boss Haas motorcycles with the 350s in the center. But this is a whole new game, man. This is tiny. I mean, this is just basically all engine. That's pretty nuts. Well, this is pretty cool. This is a Zimmer kit of some sort. I don't even know what it is yet. It looks to be like a Cadillac. I just picked up my camera and had to start filming the minute I saw it because they're unique cars for sure. It's called the Zimmer Golden Spirit. Made out of, like I said, maybe a Lincoln. I want to say Cadillac, but it's really hard to tell. Man, check out all the wooden grain trim though. Recaro seats is kind of cool to see. Actually, I really like that. Oh, actually, check this out. The Zimmer Golden Spirit was manufactured from 80 to 89. Approximately 1,500 classic Golden Spirits were produced. This Zimmer is not a kit car or a replica. It is an original designed, manufactured automobile. Wow, who'd have thought? Look at that. Like I said, it was that's actually really cool. All right, now we gotta walk around once more because you got your horns in the front. Like man, I really thought that would give off some sort of Cadillac or Lincoln rear end right there. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. You got some nice details up in the back there. Pretty cool to see all this. Walk around the back for y'all. You get your spare. You get a whole like luggage setup back here. Basically your trunk. I like that. It's pretty interesting to see. Really cool car to see. We got a Volkswagen Corrado over here, and it seems to be pretty heavily done up. Big custom front bumper down there. Oh, look at the size of the turbo on this thing. Ooh. I love this like paint, the Nardo Grave. The faceplates of the wheel are color matched to the car. It's got the seat belts that actually will lock you in when you open and close your door automatically, which is pretty sweet. Nice little Momo wheel. Oh, this is pretty neat. These cars come factory with active aero back here. I like it. I don't know what the kit is. I'm not too sure, but it's really pretty car. Wow. You guys gotta check this out. We got a nice clean little convertible light blue E36 on bags. I love this color. And he's got the hardtop convertible top on right now. No seats in the back there. Manual too. Really clean all around. Check this thing out. Dude, this thing on the ground makes it look so small. It's pretty cool to see. I like it. Well, this is a good way to start off the vid. We are pulling into the OOB car show now, or so I was trying, but my electric fans died. I have no idea why yet. So I'll be looking at that in a little bit. But we got the homie Ramey over there. And all sorts of cars cruising down the strip. But we'll get in there soon. All right, we are rolling in now. Ended up just being a bad fuse, thankfully. So we got this beautiful right-hand drive Lotus Elise in front of us. I love this thing. I've been seeing it around a lot lately. It's such a beautiful car, but can't wait to get in there. Alrighty guys, we just pulled into the Old Orchard Beach car show. We're sitting here with my custom 91 Nissan hardbody, and we are gonna go walk around the Japanese car class right now because there is a lot of cool stuff here today. So right over here we have Josh Shea's carbon fiber Acura NSX. Look at the red weave in there. It's so sick. Oh, I love the side skirts. Good little look at the NSX V6 in the back here. there is tons of cool cars here right now. So I'm really looking forward to walking around. Got this beautiful Honda S2000. I love these colored lips on the wheels too. It's just something different, you know, and when you see it, you get like the blue, and you walk around, you see kind of like a purple flake all throughout. You come down here, he is actually twin turbo, fully built too. We were talking quite a bit about it just a minute ago, but I just wanted to give you guys that quick bit of information because it just makes the car all that much cooler. And then we got the Acura TL Type S. This beautiful LS400. I played some clips of this one earlier, but again, such a sick car. Got a lot of carbon fiber, the wheel, all the interior trim. Very cool to see. And right over here is our friend Brendan's 1995 Toyota SW20 MR2. He's got a lot of crazy carbon fiber accents all throughout his car now with a blue weave. A little tricky to catch in camera every once in a while, but in person you see it super, super well. But his cowl, the headlight bezels, he's got some clear lenses in the front here on the TE37s. These little corner vents are all custom. There you go. Now you can see the blue weave, and it's all throughout his interior as well. This is a very beautiful car. Powered by the 3S GTE. And speaking of it also being right-hand drive, we have this beautiful R33 Skyline right next to him. I have not seen it with the side skirts yet, I don't believe. Another just really crazy cool car. These only were offered outside of the United States. This one is right from Japan, and he's got the top secret front bumper on there, which is just so, so cool to see. And we have our friend Kevin's Acura Integra GSR. I love the turbo setup on this. It's so clean. Everything is all shaved inside of here. The paint is black with a gold flake. This is just another perfect, just clean 90s Japanese car. The Recaro seats are really, really sick. You got the carbon fiber wheel back there. I love to see it. Just everything in this section is just looking so great today. Then we get another cool little literal Japanese mini truck, a little K truck. He's got a mini bike back here too, which is so cool. But check these out, little cab over. This thing is so, so clean. The owner just painted it up recently, and it came out great. All clear lenses in the front there. So there's a lot of cool stuff in the little Japanese tuner car section today. All right, guys, so we're gonna go walk around and check this out. My girlfriend's got the little poppy flower, support your veterans. So we are going to walk over here right now, and we got this beautiful bagged S10, all shaved. A lot of cool designs that go throughout this truck. So you got the living the low life down there on the roll pan. Look at the pinstriping going right through the clear tails. Pinstripes all throughout the billets. These are actually pretty big wheels. Looks to be that they're 20-inch wheels. Big air tank back there with 4 compressors. The skateboard being striped out just like the truck is so awesome. Like I said, no door handles. And he drove it 3 hours from Vermont. Oh, dude, that's so cool. I actually have one of these on my black truck when it was a 4x4. That's so cool. I didn't even, man, I love that. But look at the pinstriping down the hood. I always mention this, but it's such a unique piece to this truck. It's literally a whole bunch of pinstripers got together and just striped out the hood. You know, their own artistic twist on the truck. And it's just awesome. I love it. But then right over here, we got a pretty cool little Toyota Celica as well. Very, very, like, of the 2000s, you know? Oh, check that out. There's a model car of it right there. Pretty interesting to see. Look at the sound system. I mean, this is just a car of its time, you know? That early 2000s style was huge. When movies like Fast and the Furious were coming out, games like Need for Speed. So interesting. So actually really cool. I was just talking to the owner of the car, and actually he found basically a replica of the car and had the guy that painted this car 20 years ago and did all the airbrush paint the model, which is just still so cool to see. And like I said, just a super time capsule of an early 2000s Celica. I love this. Check it out. It's a 1967 Ford F-250 ice cream truck, and they're dressed up and they're selling ice cream just like how it would have been sold back in the day. Check out the plate, humor me. But I love seeing this thing, and I wanted to give you a cool little walk around. Look, there's the whole side of the truck is open there. This door is pretty much just one panel now. It's so cool to see the conversion for an old school ice cream truck like this, and it's all, I believe, very functional. Like I said, they are selling ice cream, but I'd have to imagine the icebox and everything is still in good working condition. But just, you know, such a cool thing to see. See? Check it out. That's so awesome. All right, so we got a little bit of a Vespa scooter section, and they asked if I wanted to sit on. We had to say yes, but so it was a 1967 Vespa. So this is your bike? What is the fastest you've gone on this, hypothetically? About 60. About 60? Yeah, that's a good speed on it. Yeah, 60 is how many cc bike? 150 cc. This is the Vespa. Pretty interesting. Never thought I'd sit on a 60s Vespa. I wanted to film it. So right over here is a local friend's 1950 Ford sedan, and check this out. Over the summer, he went a little crazy in here, cleaned up his engine bay a ton. Everything's nice and painted. He's got the dual carb setup up on there now. All the little details covering the hoses. Everything's all chromed out. So pretty. When I was talking to him, he said all those shows he's been to, he's never opened up his engine bay, and now it's, you know, now it's something to really show off. Got the beautiful red and white interior. Love these 50s Fords, and if you're ever trying to distinguish a 50s Ford from any other shoebox Ford of the time, it's these tail lights. You get this little bump out and these little horizontal tail lights in the back here. We have this 1956 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Usually your Coupe DeVille, but I never realized the sedans were literally just called the Sedan DeVille. Pretty sweet to see. Green interior with a green and white two-tone down the side of it. Something cool to note is actually this taillight right here, you press that button and your gas door is right behind the taillight. Here we have a 1969 AMC AMX, and what a beautiful car this was sitting behind me in traffic. We were pulling in, I could see this thing, and it just looks so good. Look how massive these wheels are back here. The yellow and black theme is really, really cool. It fits this car very well. Powered by a 390. Just a fun car that you don't see very often, let alone in a full, you know, drag car spec. It's caged too. Very nice. Right over here is our friend Richie's 1964 Chevrolet Impala. This is just one of my favorite cars around, just because it's so true to the traditional custom style. Like I said, things like that paint job, the scallops going throughout it, the white walls, and I don't actually know what kind of wheels these are. They look a little bit like the SS Kragers of the time. They are another cool wheel of its time. I'm just not sure of the name, unfortunately. But you get the cool paint down the side, the speaker covers out back there. I love the interior. Check out the knobs and everything for his switches, because this car is on hydraulics. He's got the little chain steering wheel, the French antennas. I mean, there's so much to love on this car. Something I actually gotta ask him at some point is what these taillights are off of. They're not the regular 64 Impala tails, but it's pretty sweet to see, man. What a fun and beautiful car. This is a 1958 Plymouth Fury. This is the Christine car, and it is pretty awesome to see. If you've watched the movie, it is awesome. If you haven't, make sure you go check it out. This is a pillarless coupe. I mean, big body car. But yeah, this is so fantastic to see, and it only gets cooler. So right over here, you get the kit car. Unfortunately, I have not watched the movie, but this is going to inspire me to go home and do so. Look at this hood. It's actually got just like a one-sided vent. It doesn't go like in the middle of the hood. It's right off-center to the driver's side. And check out this setup, man. I'm actually like astounded on how like correct this is to. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I have to imagine this is a pretty insane. Look at all the lights moving, the steering wheel. I mean, the commitment to something like that is awesome. I'll give you a good little walk all the way back here. Wow, it's from the movie Knight Rider, so this is the kit car. You even get the moving light up on the front there. Right over here we have a very traditional custom 1949 Mercury. Let's give you a good little walk around of this. So actually, this was huge back in the day. The knobs as just kind of an ornament as your grill was a pretty big thing. So it's cool to see on this. You got the quad headlights at the front. I can't imagine the work it took to make bezels for this to stick out the way it does. You get to the beautiful paint, the frosted paint like right through the center. You get white walls. It's got a good shop, and it's a sedan, which is pretty sweet. All shaved too, no door handles. The white and pink accents throughout are beautiful. I love the headliner in this too. Check that out. I never noticed that. It says Mercury right in the back shelf. I mean, just such a cool car with the 59 taillights. Something else I forgot to mention is check out the metallic flake in the roof here as well. Just another really cool thing about this car. This is a truck we get the opportunity to see when we come to this show. It's the only time I see it every year. It's a 1965 Ford, and it is all low-ridered out. It's on air ride suspension. It's a regular cab long, but I love this paint. Very metallic, kind of copper, bronze. The airbrush work throughout is wild to see. Pinstriping up on the top there. I mean, that is a serious talent to airbrush things out like that. It is also shaved on the outside, no door handles. He's got his sub box all sealed up back here, which is awesome. I love it. Look, even the glass is tinted to the same color as the truck. You can see the bags down there, nice 4-link setup. Even look at his fuel cell, man. It's I'd be shaking putting the fuel nozzle in there, not to get fuel on the paint. It's so awesome, dude. And it's on wire wheels, which I'm a huge fan of. Check them out. I mean, just such a cool truck to see out here. This thing is insanely beautiful. All I know is it's a Mazda. We're just gonna walk around it. It's right-hand drive, right from Japan. Just a very gorgeous luxury car. Oh, it's a V6 turbo. That's so cool. A Luce. I was talking to the owner earlier, and he said a Lucci or a Luce. I'm not too sure, but I've never seen this before, man. A nice wide gauge cluster. You get all your gauges there. So simple, so pretty. There's a nice Japanese plate on the front. How cool this thing is. Big tail lights, boxy style. I've never seen one in person. Then you get this old school 250S Mercedes-Benz. I have to guess 67, somewhere around there. Let's check it out. I love that white wheel, the red interior as well. Man, so pretty. This color as well. You got the quad round headlights. There's a paper. Yeah, it is a 1967. Wow, I never noticed the marker lights down there that kind of point out as well. Just super cool. We love our old Mercedes, so this thing just fits right in. So we were just talking to the owner, and he actually just invited us to sit in the car, and I love to do that. You get a nice experience checking everything out. Oh, look at that. The door panels are red. You got your window switches right there. Man. Oh, wow. These seats, you really do just sink right in. Wow. Check that. A lot of space in here, too. He said he picks his kids up from school in it. Just a very practical car. Man, I love it. So cool. And I believe this is this is your horn right here. You got this big metal ring. So cool. You just slide right in and out of it. So cool. Right over here is our homie Ramey's Alfa Romeo 4C. Absolutely love this car. The big carbon fiber wing, the blue wheels, carbon fiber side skirts, all the trim. This car also does have a carbon fiber tub, so the whole inside of the car is carbon fiber. It's very Gran Turismo spec'd out with the nice slip up front. Well, this is quite the machine over here. We got a 57 Rolls Royce. I love the two-tone green. That's very cool. You got a dark green, like a light green. It's powered by a straight 6 right here. Beautiful car, by the way. Lots of room back there. Wood grain interior. You got trays for your passengers in the rear there. Some mirrors back there. Very sleek and beautiful car. Wow, this is pretty crazy. I've never seen this before. It is literally called a Shelby CSX. It's pretty interesting. It's a 4-cylinder. So I was just taking a look, and the intake and exhaust manifolds are both on the same side of the engine. It's a turbocharged 4-cylinder making 205 horsepower, and it is a Shelby. I was just talking to the owner. I actually met him before. He has another beautiful oddball Shelby car in his collection. Check out these seats, though. This is such a pretty car. It's cool, man. I like it a lot. You get your manual transmission, compact, sporty. Looks like a ton of fun. And check out the rear, man. It's a real Shelby. Like, that is awesome. Check out this 55 Chevy Bel Air. This orange and white two-toner. So fresh. This car's got a nice low stance. Manual trans. Oh, and check out the custom interior. You get a nice center console on the back. That, I think, runs all the way. Yeah, it's basically a big one-piece center console. Oh, that is pretty sweet. Looks so good too. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out my car show vlog of the 2024 Old Orchard Beach Car Show. If you want to see some more car content on the channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.